We recently just hit 100,000 on the channel, so I feel like it'd be the perfect time to do something like this. Most of these questions you've all been asking for a pretty long time, so I just want to start with the main one that a good like 50% of the questions were, which were about my beats and when I'll be releasing them. I don't know. I do plan on releasing them, absolutely. Maybe in the form of some kind of mixtape project thing later this year. I want to make it a whole thing as opposed to like dropping them and forgetting about it. But my focus right now is on the videos, the content I'm putting out, and building my overall platform. Because at the end of the day, the videos is what brought y'all here, you feel me? It's also what's helping me continue to make more and, you know, just generally supporting me the most. I'm very glad that so many people resonate with the music here and there, but right now the focus is videos. So I hope you guys understand. With that being said, on to the questions. Do you have a... Okay. Which do you think is scarier? When Spider-Man stops making jokes or when Batman starts to smile? I think the only thing that is stopping Batman from being the biggest villain of them all is being a white, middle-aged billionaire beating on broke, homeless, crackhead, dope fiend ass niggas around Gotham, but actually smiling while doing it. Spider-Man no longer making jokes doesn't necessarily mean anything aside from the fact that he's locked in. What part of Batman's job warrants this nigga smiling?
Thank you.
You can miss me with that shit, bro. Wallahi, I'm not too sure what that word means. Wallahi, you're one of my favorite and most creative YouTubers out there. What's the future direction of the channel? And do you have any sneak peeks? By the way, I did good on the exams. I told you about that. First of all, congrats on the exams, bro. Second of all, I'm not your dad, little nigga, relax. Third of all, I'm not too sure what the direction of the channel will be. I guess what it has been for the past year, which has been pretty much, you know, me talking about whatever piques my interest. But I really want to play games on the channel at some point. Either that or like make another channel to play games like decision-based and horror games and some other cool games. I'm not sure yet. What software do you use for editing? Premiere Pro, Photoshop, and After Effects. Sometimes I use CapCut for the cool edits and things of that nature, but generally it's a mix of the four. What do you think is the worst time period to live in? Well, as a black person, I'd rather not live in any other time before now, and I don't think I need to explain why. Specifically between the 246-year gap of legalized slavery and the 89-year gap of legalized segregation in the United States. I'd rather just not live there entirely. Not anywhere else in the world either. It don't matter what time period it is. People still hate black people. Not in the Dominican Republic now, but them niggas had Trujillo. I'm good, bro. Even if I was any other race, I would still not want to live at any other point in the past. Do y'all know what people were doing in the 1800s when they didn't have functional toilets and sewer systems? I'm good, bro. I'm good. I'd rather get interrogated by Batman, bro. What are your top 5 open world games? So I'll just say 5 of my favorites in no order. Not necessarily top 5, just because I changed my mind about top 5 lists a lot. But Sleeping Dogs, Infamous Second Son, Ghost of Tsushima, Need for Speed Heat, Watch Dogs 2, and Batman Arkham Knight.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How long do you plan on making videos? Do you plan on making this full-time in the future? For as long as I'm able to, and for as long as I still have the drive to. I don't know how long I'll be here, I'm going to be honest. How black are you on a scale of 1 to 10? I'm not gonna lie, in a scale of 1 to 10, I'm sitting at a cool 3, nigga. I don't got a lick of melanin in my shit. I was born and raised in Kalamazoo, Michigan, nigga.
Let that nigga know!
My dad looked like Jason Statham and my mom looked like Joe Biden in the face, nigga. Why are you black, nigga? Nah, this question is crazy. Why did you stop uploading your music? I can't put it properly to words why I stopped uploading, to be honest. But I've never stopped making music though. I've still been making music pretty much every single day since then. I feel like it's just been less about it being a gift from me to the internet and more making it to listen to when I'm bored. Because at the time I was uploading music for a good couple of years and I'd be lucky to get like 50 plays or views and shit. So over time I just stopped caring about actually uploading my beats, and now I have like 300 of them on my computer just sitting there. Yeah. Are you real? No. What's your favorite racing game soundtrack? It's between Gran Turismo 5 and Gran Turismo 6 for me. Need for Speed Rivals also has a really good selection of EDM and rock music. Low-key, I should have put that game in my top 5. I fucking love that game. What's your favorite album? If I had to pick one, it would probably be Pimp a Butterfly. What's your favorite anime or show? If I had to pick one anime, it'd probably be... Listen, I don't really like having one favorite thing. We'll just go with Samurai Champloo. Can you speak Spanish? And if so, can you make some content in Spanish? Yo solamente hablo español con mi familia porque ellos no hablan inglés. No es perfecto porque yo aprendí el idioma por word of mouth. Like, I didn't study that shit. I did go to school in DR for some time, but nigga, I was not paying attention. I'm not gonna hold you. I learned more from listening and talking to my classmates. Lo único es que si tú me hablas español con otro acento que no sea dominicano, yo no sé si yo te voy a entender. O sea, yo te voy a entender, porque es la misma idioma como quiera. Pero es que se habla tan diferente en otros países que a veces yo me quedo así como, ¿qué? ¿Cómo? I don't really have any plans to make any content in Spanish, just because I'm not as well-spoken and articulate in Spanish, even though I'm not the best at English either at times. Maybe I'll change my mind about it in the future, but I wouldn't keep my hopes up. Would you ever be down to voice act in video games? Yo, I would love to do any kind of voice work for games, nigga. I'm so down for that. Like, I'm not even concerned about actually getting a bag from that shit. Really, I just think it'd be so cool to hear my voice in a game. Who's your favorite actor? Probably Will Smith. Will Smith, Troy Baker. Those are the two off the top of my head I can think of. Tara Strong too. What's the progress on the Toonarii Discord? I'm still not sure on whether I want to make a Discord right now. Because look, I'm gonna be real. I don't want to make a Discord server and then have like hundreds or thousands of niggas join the Discord just for like 4 people to talk to me. But I understand that for that to not happen, I actually have to be there. And I don't use Discord like that. Sometimes I go days and weeks without even opening Discord anymore. I think maybe when I start streaming more consistently, I'll probably make a Discord then. Because I do like the idea of you guys having somewhere to bond in this community and possibly, you know, make friends and not be weird. I'd love to have a safe space for that. Who are your YouTube role models? Corey Kenshin, Burleezy, and Etika. I would be nothing without these 3. Are there any collabs you'd be interested in? Not really. Not that I'm not open to collabs, I just don't have anybody in mind that I'd want to collab with. But if they want to collab, I'd be down with that. How to calm at TEKKEN. Nigga, what? Are there any games announced this year that you're excited about? I'm personally excited for Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves. Killer Bean, nigga! Killer Bean is my motherfucking GOAT! Killer Bean is my GOAT. Cuff Bust looks like it's going to be a blast to play as well. So I cannot wait for that too. Top 3 books? I'm not gonna lie. I don't read, bro. I don't read like that for me to have top 3 books. Magic Treehouse, Goosebumps, Diary of a Wimpy Kid. These are all books I read in class. I don't actually read, bro. Have you ever burnt yourself out regarding your YouTube career? And what did you do to overcome that? Also, why aren't you...
Hey,
what?
Ain't no fucking way, boy.
These niggas.
Ain't no way.
When did I say I would owe you up for 100K? Yes, I get burnt out a lot. It's a part of being a creator. And I'm not gonna lie, I get burnt out almost immediately after I drop a video. I don't really do anything in specific to overcome it. I kind of just distance myself and come back when I'm ready. Sometimes it's only for a day or 2, and sometimes more. It sucks. I don't fully know how to deal with it. Moaning and whimper. No. What are your thoughts on Luke from Street Fighter 6? Luke from Street Fighter 6? You look like a pretty cool dude. You seem to be a chill ass nigga. Like, you got that type of vibe about you. Wait, why is this nigga barefoot? You got a whole fit. You got a whole fit on just to walk around with no shoes, no slides, no socks, no nothing? What is your problem? You would never have thought that this guy's just walking around with the dogs out by seeing the top half of him. Sleeveless hoodie with a compression shirt, but you got the stompers out? Nigga, why? Why? Are there any obscure video game series you'd recommend? Sleeping Dogs is one of the greatest games I've ever played, and I honestly don't think that shit is ever talked about enough. So that would probably be my first recommendation. What is your mindset when you make a video, and do you compare yourself to others making similar videos to you often? My mindset is generally to make my arguments as clear and concise as possible, to the point where if you don't agree or even know what I'm really talking about, if you actually listen, you will understand where I'm coming from. But also, if I'm not laughing my dick and balls off while I'm editing the video, something is very wrong. As for the second question, I don't watch anybody that makes similar videos to me. Like, I know of other commentary channels. These days, I barely even watch YouTube, let alone any commentary channels. The only thing I compare my videos to is my other videos, to make sure that they're always better than the last in some way, shape, or form. Which YouTube video are you the most proud of making? And what topics are you looking forward to talking about in the future, if you don't mind sharing? So far, the video I'm most proud of making would be the second video I made on Tekken. It is still the most research and the most editing and the most research that I've had to do for a video. But it also has some of my best edits, funniest edits. It's also my longest commentary video to date. And also, one of my friends made this really cool thing for the intermission. I look forward to the next video I make that will be around that length. There are a lot of topics I look forward to making videos on in the future, but I'm gonna keep them a secret for now, just because I'm not sure which ones I'll actually commit to yet. Do you have any hobbies? Outside of YouTube, I'm also a writer, producer, and I'm currently learning my way around designing clothes right now. I used to play the piano, but I'm definitely washed up on that. Played a lot of basketball too, but these days I go months without playing, so I don't really consider that a hobby anymore. But I still cross a nigga up, you feel me? What was your plan before YouTube? Do you think you were gonna make YouTube your career? The plan was always to be a creator, whether that be of music, shows, or clothing, or movies, or games, or videos. But I've always entertained the thought of doing YouTube in my head. Do I think I'm gonna make YouTube my career? I don't know. Is it grippy? Besides that, what if you... Like, do y'all see what the fuck I be talking about, bro? How you gonna ask that and then start talking about work of fictions? How do you just go like... Look, the answer is Avatar. The Last Airbender, not the blue niggas. What was the reason for the name change from Ari to Toonarii? For those who are new to the channel, my name used to just be Ari. The reason I changed it is because, one, the name is only 3 letters. It's also very, very common, which would make it really hard to actually search for me in any platform, not just YouTube. What is your advice to making content from the ground up and starting out on YouTube, or just content creation in general? You have to allow yourself to fail. You have to allow yourself to learn from your mistakes. Whatever the f you start out to do, you're gonna be trash at it. You have to not let that bother you. You have to know that starting out, you're not gonna be good, but you have to not let that bother you. Sometimes it's very hard. That is what you have to do to actually get good. You have to not let the idea of failure demotivate you. You have to allow yourself to be seen trying. Don't be afraid to be seen trying. You have to allow yourself to be cringe. Let yourself be cringe as fuck, nigga. This is not a joke, because how many content creators make you fucking cringe, but they're millionaires off of what they love to do? You get what I'm trying to say? Most of all, you have to allow yourself to want to be. I feel like the funniest attempt at an insult is calling somebody a wannabe. You know a nigga miserable if they trying to make you feel bad for wanting to be something. You don't want to be anything? Niggas is losers, bro. Don't be that. Want to be. Need. You have to want to be. Need to be. Anyways, I think that is enough questions for this video. Hopefully it doesn't end up being too long, and hopefully I don't go too crazy with the editing. This is my first time ever doing this, so, you know, let me know if you guys want to see more. There were definitely a lot of questions left out. They're around like 200, so I'm not gonna get to them all in just one video. So if you guys want me to do another one of these, I'd love to. But yeah, usually I like to end my videos with a bang, but this time, this has been Toonarii. Be safe, be kind, and until next time.